tape for this bantamweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Barao Vs Rosas Jr. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, Barao
Ready. Let's do it.
All right, ready to go in round 1, and so is the Baron Barao. Really as good a combination of submissions and striking skills as we have in the UFC. A lot of different ways he can attack this opponent tonight. We'll see if he starts quickly. Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is fighting every opening that is presented to him.
Right, round with the early action here as he gets a takedown. I'm not saying I would have stuffed that shot, but for the kickboxer on the other side, you gotta provide more resistance than that, I would think.
You gotta provide more. You gotta give him something. You gotta give him something, John. You gotta feed him the hips. You've gotta get the leg back. You've got
Going for a submission.
Now he's in trouble.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
3 minutes now in round 1. Going to the body now with that hook. Well placed there by Barao.
Tremendous body kick lands for this guy.
Barao's strike attempt there is blocked. Oh, brutal knee to the body.
Big body kick.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
Oh, nice hook. Awesome level change. Great timing.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, feet on the hips here. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots.
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away. Oh, he's attacking choke now.
Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, come on. That's got to be it. Yeah, paging Alexi Oleinik. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt.
And what a round!
Alright, senta aí, relaxa, respira. Fez muito bem essa vez, tá? Mas tá muito perto dele ter que finalizar. Então toma cuidado, ok?
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. Rosas Jr. gets hit with that hook shot there. He's got to be careful to not allow the offense to follow up here.
Oh, man, he lands another punch to the head. Nice jab. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Barao. Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Oh, big shots from the top. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motion on the mat. Another strike gets through from the top position.
Barao getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2.
And he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. This is tight.
Oh, looks tight to me. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Rosas Jr.
Great submission defense on display tonight. This is where he wants to be.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. Nice transition.
Ground and pound strike there now. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here, and if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop the fight.
But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up.
Third round underway. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Oh, nice body shot.
Oh, just out of range with that right hand. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Huge knee lands to the clinch.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment for you, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. So right now, it's starting to show. He passes the half.
All right, side control now, DC. When you get trying to set up a choke here. All right, looks like that Darce is tight.
He's gonna choke him. There it is.
He took unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
We go back inside the octagon for the official decision. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 57 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by submission due to a Darce choke, Barao Vs Rosas Jr.
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission. And